I'm joined with first team manager James Rowe training ahead of his side's upcoming National League North match against Guiseley. James, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, enjoyed obviously Tuesday, and the players did quite rightly. Back on obviously the saddle now, ready to obviously prepare for Guiseley on Saturday.
Touched on Tuesday, and how was that settled in? It was a tough battle, but we came away with all 3 points.
Yeah, on reflection and watching the game back, we were so dominant in the first half. It was a superb away performance for the first half. Second half, you're always going to have to dig in sometimes, especially missing the penalty, because really at half time we should be out of sight. But again, in the second half, despite a little bit of pressure from the home side to restrict them to one shot on target, it's probably an outstanding effort on reflection. And really, when you look at Gavin's free kick, Kevin Dawson and Matty getting each other's way, Caelan Bailey and Alex Whittle, there's 3 clear chances, and obviously Gavin's not really a chance, but the quality he's got, you'd expect him to hit the target, and he was an inches away, so it was nearly a superb free kick again. So in reality, it could have been more than 1-0 really on reflection, against a team that probably going to have harder challenges than Hereford. So we've got to be realistic about it. It's a great away performance. Important to get the clean sheet after what happened on the debacle on Saturday, conceding 4. I think the team has shown a different side there, and winning games in different ways is always positive.
James was back into the side, and he was given Gloucester City man of the match. How well do you think he did? And is he going to be pushing for a place in the starting 11?
I hope all players are pushing for a place in the starting 11, especially in this busy period. You have to have. We said it at the start in September when we were doing pre-season that it's got to be a squad to do anything in any league. It's a squad effort, and more so than now because of obviously the build-up in games. I have no doubts in Jack's ability. I brought him here last year for a reason. He's a young player. He's still developing his game with a fantastic appetite. He's trained properly. He's come on and done it properly in every game, and he deserved his opportunity and he took it.
You've spoken in the past about the fact we're scoring so many goals, but we've also conceded our fair share. How pleasing was it to get that first clean sheet?
Yeah, it's really pleasing. I think you could see on the players' faces at the end of the game, and also by perhaps the noise they made, that it was not just the fact that we beat the rivals, it was the way we did it. It was needed. I've touched on that in the interview on Tuesday, and also just a minute ago, that it was important to show some of the doubters maybe that we can win a game in a different way, and we certainly did that.
This weekend we turn our attention to Guiseley. Before their match on Tuesday, they didn't play a game for 21 days, whereas we played 5 games in that period. Do you think that will have an impact on the game?
You never know. You could say that we're going in maybe physically more jaded because of the Saturday-Tuesday build-up, but have no doubts about it. We'll be ready. We'll be fresh enough, and we'll be ready to go with the high tempo that we normally play with. And touching on that, I thought the way the team pressed especially in the first half at Hereford, was absolutely outstanding, and that's the level we want to get to out of possession. One doesn't come without the other. We've got to make sure we're exactly the same tempo tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
So this league is very unpredictable. You see midweek that Curzon have got a fantastic result over Fylde. Some may say if you were base it purely off the form guide, we probably look favourites going into this game. Guiseley have only picked up 4 points this season. But just what are your overall thoughts ahead of this game?
Well, I heard that before the Bradford game, and Bradford came in and conducted themselves very well. Yes, we should have won the game against Bradford, but they've also played their part. And like you just said, Curzon got a great result against Fylde, so anything can happen. It's still early stages. We're not a third of the way through yet, so we're still finding our places within the league. I don't really look too much at the league table. Yes, it's great. We've started so well in the position we're in, but I've always said let's see what happens in January, and let's set our objectives from there and be realistic about it.
Brilliant. Thanks, James.
Thanks.